Amazing Spider-Man number 24 to 29 by Nick Spencer, Ryan Ottley, Kev Walker, and Francesco Manna. Fresh over his ordeal with Kraven, Pete can finally get a little R&R in. That is, if he could ever stop fretting about the visions he saw of MJ's death. This time it's topped off with another nightmare. The bandaged and hooded villain viciously murders Mysterio for daring speak its name. But when Kindred will finally face off with the Webslinger, we may never know. Meanwhile, Spidey swings across town for a date with Mary Jane, but gets caught up in some weird random drone attack trying to save Dr. Curt Connors. So instead, she asks Carly Cooper to go see her old pal Melanie Daniels' new musical, Galactus. Only problem is that Francine Fry, aka the new Electro, has other plans. She prepares to live stream Melanie's execution in exchange for a crowd-funded ransom. Only there's a twist. Using MJ's exceptional acting skills, it turns out she's playing Miss Daniels' part while buying time for the stage manager to dump a massive aquarium on the supervillain. The day is saved, Spider-Man returns the lizard to his scaly green family, and Mary Jane's acting career is revived. But this new story arc is only getting started. Electro is busted out by the all-new, all-woman-empowered Syndicate. Headed by the new Beetle and comprised of Lady Octopus, Scorpia, White Rabbit, and Trapster, their goal is to make a more female-dominated organized crime union, and kidnapping the now Kingpin-sought Boomerang from Aunt May's newly reconstructed Feast Center is their first big job. Lucky for him, Spider-Man is there. Unlucky, though, the Syndicate is able to incapacitate him with relative ease. They escape with Boomerang to their secret lair, where a now invigorated Electro is more than willing to join with a slew of new ideas. Aunt May wakes Spider-Man up and explains to him that Boomerang has been kidnapped. He whips back to his apartment to get the long-range Spider Tracker receiver when he makes the horrifying discovery that his roommate Randy is actually dating the Beetle. While Spidey eavesdrops on their convo, she explains the Boomerang heist to him, which clearly is not going over well. She heads back to Syndicate HQ to find Mayor Fisk has surrounded the building, demanding they hand over Boomerang. Spidey jumps into action, fighting both the Syndicate as well as the cops. Eventually, Boomerang produces some mystery paper on why the Beetle can't kill him, and it not only persuades her to spare him, she decides to immediately set him free. In a bizarre turn of events, the Syndicate joins the fight against the cops with Spider-Man, and he's able to swing away with Fred while their gang decides to disband. And to top it off, Beetle sends her goons over to the Feast Center to help Aunt May rebuild. So all is right in the world, right? The story ends with Mary Jane getting ready to fly for LA for an audition. Pete has one errand to run, to help Aunt May with some apparently very important painting, when suddenly his newly discovered sister Teresa walks in. She needs some help. A former acquaintance has been kidnapped by the Chameleon, and he's looking for some decommissioned SHIELD helicarriers. Unfortunately, they're too late, and Pete's too late to meet MJ before her flight. With a little romantic proposal on the line for the Webslinger, this was going to be an important occasion. But like so many things in Pete's life, we'll have to wait to find out what happens next, as this story drifts to a final conclusion. Man, it always seems like too much time between Spider-Man stories, and Nick Spencer never fails to entertain me. With regular pencils from Ryan Ottley, not to mention some outstanding guest pencilers, our favorite webhead is still in great hands, with no indications of slowing down. Can't wait to see where Absolute Carnage takes us with the next one, but this current story very much did not disappoint. I give this one a 9 out of 10. If you like this video, there's hundreds more like it, spanning several current and classic story arcs. Click the boxes here for more playlists. This video is also accompanied by my blog at nerdiestkidyouknow.com. You can also follow links to my Facebook or Twitter pages, as well as a link to these very issues for sale on my eBay page by clicking below. For the Nerdiest Kid You Know, I'm Sam Torito. Thanks for watching.